Guys, I'm trying so hard to get back into the top 100, and it's not really happening. I'm sitting there on the brink. I've gotten in the top 100 a couple of times, but people are so good these days. Oh my gosh. Last season, most of the seasons, I've been averaging maybe 70th as like finishing the season. Maybe a little bit less than 70. Actually, let me pull up the website right now. I'll tell you. Okay, last one. This one was kind of shot. Okay, I barely played this season. This was the season of the mental explosion in my life, so I just really didn't play. 162nd place. Season before, 53. 72, 97, 87, 46. So we have a pretty good track record. Right now, I'm 147, and I've been playing games all day, bro. I have been trying to creep up back into that top 100 and secure my place and stay there. And yeah, like I'm saying, it's cool that ranked speedrunning is getting even more competitive, and it's awesome to see new people playing. But bro, I have to freaking step up my game. This match, I'm playing Ema, somebody I've played for many seasons in a row. We've always been a similar elo range, and I think this is a really good match, especially the ending. I think it's a good representation of sort of how it's been hard for me, because I'm really trying to make a push this season for netherite rank. You know, last year I tried. I was 4 elo off, okay? Netherite rank, that's at 2,000 elo and above. I got to 1,996 elo, all right? I have a bit of a revenge arc I'm trying to hit here. I'm trying to finally prove to myself that I can get it. And this is the season to get it, because the elo inflation is actually insane. This is the most netherite ranks there has ever been. But it's also the most competitive ranked season it has ever been. So I'll keep you guys posted on how well it goes. I think I'm getting back into the flow of things. I'm just trying to hammer out a whole bunch of games. I'm trying to do 10 games a day. Maybe I need to ask some people to critique my gameplay or give me feedback. So that's sort of the life update for me at the minute. Ranked is pretty high on the tier list, and I'm kind of out of things to talk about. Well, I mean, there are things to talk about, but I'm not really sure how to go about it. I have like a big commentary video that I sort of want to make about a topic. Maybe I'll talk about like dating stuff more. Like, there's definitely some stories, and I'm trying to strike a balance of the types of commentary videos that I want to talk about. You know, I did the yellow shoes girl story, and that just like, I don't know. It felt like such a good commentary video. I don't have anything to follow it up with. You know what I do have to follow it up with? Blankets, okay? This is a serious and real topic I'm going to start talking about. I'm going to say it. I am not a blanket expert. You know who is a blanket expert, though? My sister-in-law. And I apparently need to be educated on the differences. Well, I was educated on the differences between blankets, comforters, duvets, sheets, top sheets. Who would have thought there's so many things you put on a bed? I thought a bed is a mattress. You throw a sheet on it, you throw a blanket on it, and you're done so. But no, apparently there are things known as duvets, and I'm probably gonna get them wrong. I'll do my best here. Okay, so let's see. So a duvet, wait. So you have a duvet and a duvet cover. A duvet is like the soft material of the blanket. The duvet cover goes over the duvet like a pillow in a pillowcase, and then bam, you have a duvet, the fancy sounding blanket. It's basically just a blanket. But you also have a comforter, and I think a comforter is just a good blanket. Shoot, bro, do I actually know the difference between these things? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Anyways, I was over at my mom's house for some birthdays, and my sister-in-law. Wait, that's kind of cool. I have a sister-in-law? What the heck? I have a sister? I've gone my whole life without a sister. My sister-in-law, we basically just started talking, and it was just so funny because, like, just the ways that we all grew up was so different, and now that my brother has sort of, like, married her, and it's just, like, so cool to have another person in the family like that. And it's, the family's freaking awesome. I bought my sister and my brother socks for their birthdays. The birthdays are, like, 2 days apart. So we had a little party in between both of the days. It was perfect. It was beautiful. I got the matching socks, and it was the first time I ever bought a gift bag. You know, normally I'd get some wrapping paper. I'd wrap up my gift, but nay, This time, I went to Walmart. I was gonna get the wrapping paper. You know, I asked the store person. I was like, yo, where's the wrapping paper? I have no clue where it is. She's like, oh, follow me. We'll go this way. Shows me to the wrapping paper. But boom, right there next to the wrapping paper, gift bags. I've always seen these at birthday parties and events. I've gotten gift bag presents, but I have never given a gift in a gift bag. So it felt monumental. Maybe not monumental. Monumental is probably the wrong word here. But it just felt cool, you know? I'm just a guy living his life and just decided to get a gift bag. And then I got tissue paper as well to put in the gift bags so it looks even fancier. I got like it was a little gold little bag thing with some white tissue paper. Chucked the socks in it. It was awesome. I have another technique to wrap presents in, which is going to be very important because Christmas is coming up. So that was nice, and probably a skill I really need to lock in. I want to get better at gift giving. I want to be more like, I think I've been decent at gift giving my whole life, but it's never been like a super premeditated thing, unless it was a school art project. Like, a lot of my presents that I'll make for, like, my parents, I just, like, paint a little thing or make something. Like, dude, we were hanging up Christmas ornaments the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how many Christmas ornaments I make. They're just such a good present. And honestly, I've been doing a lot of stuff involving birthdays. I've been using my calendar so much more the past year, which has been great, and I finally sat down and changed all of my birthday things on my calendar to be a different color. I know. Isn't it so great that I can just talk about the stupidest things? But I had a lot of fun. Calendars are so useful. If you don't use a calendar, use it. You're just not as late to things and you remember stuff. 2 years ago, when I didn't have a calendar, I remember thinking to myself, man, I hate how the last 3 things that I have had on, like, to do, I've just forgotten about. That doesn't happen with a calendar, because it's just there, written down. So it's great. I've had a lot of fun. I finally got the little birthday icons of all of my birthday stuff. I think birthdays, like remembering birthdays, is a very important thing, genuinely. If you want to take one thing away from this commentary video, say happy birthday to people on their birthdays. Make an effort. Like, put it on the calendar and just send them a text. That's all you need to do. You don't need to, like, get presents for everybody, you know? I mean, if they're, like, super close to you in your life and, you know, you do presents, I mean, I guess you don't do presents everywhere. This is me, like, being super Western-centric. You know, there's tons of people on the planet. All sorts of different things. I guess a lot of people probably don't even do birthdays whatsoever. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I think it's really cool to say happy birthday to people, and so that's most of the stuff that's on my calendar, honestly. And it's kind of cool to look back at, over the past couple of months, see the stuff that's been on my calendar. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's when this trip was, that's when this was. Good little way to catalog life. And so hopefully I'll have on my calendar, I hit netherite rank one of these days. Hopefully that's gonna be on the calendar. Wasn't that a good transition? I feel like that was a good transition. I wanna start talking about ranked again, because this is a really close match. Ima, the person I'm playing, is also in the stronghold. The only real difference this run was not getting 20 obsidian from the bastion. I think because I threw a distraction gold somewhere and just forgot about it, so I had to mine backups. I was a full 40 seconds behind or something, but I make up so much time. Ima just barely entered the end. I'm entering the end here. If I hit a really good 0 and they hit a bad 0, I can potentially win this. You know, it's coming down to the wire. Overhang, so it's a little bit awkward. I think it's a back dragon, so you're gonna have to push this 0 like high, and like it's just gonna be high and difficult. So I'm going here, setting up for 94, offset by 1 because it's this specific tower. Oh my gosh, I'm stumbling with my words. Boom, get the first bed off. Go for a double bed here. Dragon's a little bit laggy, so I decided to pause a little bit. Probably shouldn't have done that because that just wastes time. And I barely kill the dragon, bro. Did you see that? I go to shoot an extra crystal just in case the dragon isn't actually dead and it's like baited me out. But I kill the freaking dragon. Sub 10, baby. It's a solid time. It's gonna be a 9:32, but then I lose. And that's kind of how this ranked season is going. I'm feeling good, and then just bam, I lose, bro. So one of these days, maybe I'll make a video when I hit 1900 again. And then I'll make another video when I hit 2000. Because, dude, I want to hit 2000 elo. I gotta freaking put a lot of work in, though. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to, like, no-life this.